So check it out, right? I was thinking about something. I just left the block. Just left the block. And when I was getting ready to leave the block, I was chilling in the car, waiting for the air to pump up a little bit, right? And the cops came through. The cops came through, and they did what they normally do. They didn't arrest anybody, but what they did was they cleared the area. They regulated like they normally do. And I got to thinking, like, what's really the purpose? What's really the purpose of regulating the area? You clean them out for a hot second, and then they right back, because that's where they work. That's where they live. That's where they do their thing. That's where they conduct their business. That's where they do. That's their social scene. It's everything to them. And for me, I get to wondering what brings a person to be who they are. Let's see, we walk this way. Probably not gonna get that great of a shot. But all right, we'll catch it on the comeback. It's all good. Maybe if I do it like this. We block that sunlight out a little bit. But yeah, man, I got to thinking like, oh, before I forget, Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go getimism number 1K5. Yeah, for July 3rd, one day removed. Well, one day in front of 4th of July. Everybody gonna be out having a good time or whatever. But anyway, 2017. And like I said, man, I got to thinking, what brings a person to that type of life where you beating the block all day and you taking chances on your freedom and you taking chances on your health? And I don't mean your health just as far as you getting sick, but people are after you. What I mean? When you talking about the drug game, you're talking about violence because you're talking about money. You're talking about money, you're talking about territory, you're talking about respect. A whole lot of things can happen centered around drugs and shit. There's always some violence centered around some drugs and shit. Well, the question that I really wanted to ask y'all today was concerning parents. What do you think? Is it worse to grow up without any parents as it is to grow up with bad parents? And I want y'all to really think about that, because to me, as far as I'm concerned, that's a serious question. It's a serious issue. Like, would you be better off? Would some people be better off if they didn't have any parents at all? Now, that's not to say that they would be total orphans. Well, in a way they would, but it doesn't mean that they wouldn't be raised right. Perhaps they would get raised by their grandparents. Perhaps they would get raised by their aunts or uncles or somebody like that. Some kind of guardian, godparents, whatever it is. Hopefully somebody that cares about them and that would steer them in the right direction. Because the thing about having bad parents, man, there's all kinds of train tracks around here. The thing about having bad parents is this. Like, when you grow up with bad parents, okay, yeah, you have the benefit of growing up under the guidance of your natural born parents, whether it's a single mother, a single father, or co-parenting situation between both of the parents. Yeah, and that is an advantage, and I think that that's something that everybody should have, and I don't even think that should be looked at as an advantage. I think it should be a regular thing. I think we should have that by default, but we know how it goes, and we know it doesn't always work out that way. All right, so with that being with that being the case, what if you grow up with bad parents? And by bad parents, man, I mean parents that don't look out, parents that don't do their job as good parents, parents who don't teach, parents who don't show you the right way, parents who don't teach you the way to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a parent that teaches you how to steal, teaches you how to get over, teaches you how to make a bunch of excuses, they're not concerned at all with moving forward in a productive way. They're not concerned about your education. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, they're not concerned about your education or anything like that. The question to me becomes, well, what good are they? You know, if your parents don't make you go to school, if your parents condone you being out there in the street living a reckless lifestyle to the point where, you know, they may have to bury you before they pass, what good is it? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm tripping, y'all. Maybe I am. But let me know. I really want to know, am I tripping? Because if I'm not tripping, you know, somebody needs to tell me something, man. Somebody needs to tell me something because I'm really, really confused over this issue. You know what I mean? Every day when I come out of the crib, I gotta watch this. I gotta look at the product of their environment. You know, these young cats that basically I didn't help raise them, but I saw them. I saw their struggles. I saw them not having parents, you know, not decent enough parents. I saw their parents on drugs or whatever, wilding out and tripping or whatever. And how long it took them to finally get clean. And by the time they got clean, these children were already adults and they already wild and they in that life. You know what I mean? So I have to ask myself, like, what's it worth? Would it have been better if they had to be under the tutelage and the guidance of somebody else that really did care about them? Somebody that would show them the way, somebody that would really, really take up under their wing and show them something that will sustain their life instead of putting their life in constant danger. And I don't even think that they see the danger that they're in. You know, that's the worst part about it. This is all street shit. It really is. It's all street shit. And it goes for the males and the females. You know, a lot of people think that I'm just talking about the dudes out here. And that is a major problem. But it's not just a male thing. Because these chicks out here, they taking wild chances too. Like if you grow up with a mother that teaches you to be a prostitute, basically, you know, don't mess with no man who, if he don't give you no money, make him pay his way for whatever he do for you or do to you. Come on, man, that's you teaching your daughter how to be a prostitute. But eventually, you're gonna bite the bullet for that. You know what I mean? What about love? You're not gonna teach your baby girl about love? So I want y'all to think about that, man. What's better? Is it better to be raised without parents than it is to be raised by bad parents? And I know that's kind of deep, and it might take you a lot of time to really think about that and ponder it. You may have already thought about it before. So what's it going to be? What's the guan? What the guan? What the guan? Alright, man. Well, listen. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, I just want y'all to give that a thought, give that some consideration. What's better, to be raised with no parents at all, or to be raised by bad parents? Whether it's a single parent, whether it's both parents co-parenting, but co-parenting in a bad way, you know, parents basically battling against each other for the ratchetness, for the craziness, for the immaturity, for the So get at me. The Daily Go Getimism show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/sun752. Peace. And y'all have a safe 4th, man. For real. Have a safe, whether you believe in that or not. You ain't got to. Whether you call yourself celebrating it or not, you don't have to. But please be safe out there. Don't fuck around. All right, y'all. Peace.